Good morning. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your early morning intuitive guidance. I'm Dr. Bonnie Nussbaum, here with some words of wisdom to start your day off well and hopefully create a ripple effect of happiness through your day and into the days of all the people that you touch. So, we'll give it a minute here while people join in, and I have an itchy nose. I think something's starting to bloom. It's a good sign. Good morning, Joe Neal. Welcome. Glad you are here. Happy Wednesday to you. So we'll give everybody time to roll in, and we have an awesome card today. And then I also want to talk about my birthday coaching specials. So stay tuned, right? So let's do a little zapping, a little breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good morning, Nancy. Glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I have decided today is going to be a happy day. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And you know what? We get to decide because our inner world is up to us. Yes, there's all manner of stuff going on the outside, but we get to choose what's going on the inside. In through the nose, out through the mouth. And I love our card for today because it, to me, reflects that and reflects a mindset shift that we can do to move ourselves into a better spot. Letting go of stinking thinking and moving into a much better spot, regardless of what's going on around us. Because keep in mind, when we bring light, capital L, to a situation, everything gets illuminated. If we drag in the darkness, we're adding to the problem, not the up-leveling. So, Lightseer's deck. Chris Ann. I'm going to move her in so you can see she's looking through her eyelids. Kind of creepy. But I know what the intention was of that. It just, yeah. And she got the crescent moon on her head, which the crescent moon was out when I went out to throw some garbage out early this morning. Good morning, Ruth Ann. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And little bitty sliver of a crescent moon. It was very cool. So today is actually supposed to get relatively warm here. I'm quite excited about that as well. Well, it should have a little time to be out and about and doing some things amidst laundry and groceries and all the other happy stuff that tends to land on my Wednesday. Good morning, Carolyn. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the bright hearts and the pretty rainbow. And so breathing yourself open to receive this information. Breathing yourself open to shift even ever so slightly in the direction of positive, looking forward. Good morning, Beth. Welcome. Good morning, Angie. Welcome. Glad you're here. We got a crowd going here. Good morning, Barb. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today's a day we want to foster positive energy, and we want to, regardless of what's going on around us, again, we create our inner space. Why not have it be a space of light? And why not then share that light with others? So, I'm feeling a little movement here to do something. So if you are able, not if you're driving, close your eyes. Some nice deep belly breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And I want you to just imagine you're standing in the middle of a beautiful meadow. And you can hear the birds, and you can feel the breeze, and you can feel the sun shining on your face or your back, whichever direction you want to be oriented to our beautiful sun. Soaking it up, feeling that sense of well-being. Nice deep inhale, smelling all the smells of being there, and a gigantic exhale. Roots going down through the soles of your feet and into our beautiful, precious Mother Earth. Some Earth Day remnants coming up here. This is good. Good morning, Mel. We're just doing a little guided imagery here. So closing your eyes, breathing yourself present in a meadow. Experiencing that meadow with all of your senses. It's a magical meadow. Any meadow's a magical meadow, right? Just breathing into it. Feeling your connection to Mother Earth. feeling your connection to the breezes and the grasses and the trees and the rocks and the waters. We are all one, all one. Breathing into your connection with the divine, feeling that in everyday kinds of things, sensing the divine. Your cup of coffee is divine. The energy that you put forth today is divine. Really enjoying that. Good morning, Abigail. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I want you to imagine that light, capital L, that's in your heart and soul, shining more brightly with every breath you take. The same way when you blow on a fire, a campfire, a bonfire, a sacred fire, they sparkle and rise. They get bigger. That oxygen, that air helps them grow. Doing that with your own inner fire. Breathing into that inner fire. Using your breath to make it stronger. And feeling that glow, that light, capital L, moving through every cell of your being. Filling you up, warming you. Helping you feel whole and complete. Doesn't matter what wounds we carry, doesn't matter what's happened in our past, we are whole and complete. Breathing into that. And as that glow permeates every cell of your being, now breathing it outside of you into your auric field, filling that up with that healing golden light. Enjoying how that feels. Seeing, maybe you invite others into your meadow, having them see the glow around you. Imagining spreading that glow with your hands, rubbing your hands together, holding them up, your hands becoming portals of energy, that divine glow moving through your hands like beams of light, capital L, out into that meadow, spreading over everything. If there are others present with you, they receive that light. Animals, the grasses, the trees, the breezes, the rocks, the waters, blessing everything with this glowing light that comes from within you, which is your connection to the divine. Sharing divine energy with anything and everything in your purview. And then go beyond that, rubbing the hands together again and sending it even further around our beautiful Mother Earth, to people you don't know, to people in conflict, to people who don't have a strong sense of their connectedness to all. Sending energy to them. Sending energy to those with whom you have difficulty, either because of their thought process or their behavior, whatever it is, blessing them with this golden light. And as that golden light spins around our entire earth, enveloping everything, bringing that light back home to yourself. Hands over your heart. Some nice deep belly breaths. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and we'll share today's card. And then I'm going to talk about my birthday special. So here's our card for today, the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, the light seer part. Energy manifested, waiting for the results of your efforts. The arrival of opportunities. Finally understanding your ambitions. Continuous improvement. Might be by baby steps, but continuous improvement. And moving in the right direction. Progress. Progress. So I picked out the words opportunities and progress to highlight in our title. Why those? because we oftentimes do not look at how far we've come and the changes we've already made. We kind of dismiss that stuff. I want us not to dismiss that stuff. Fill your heart and soul with gratitude for the work you've already done, for the person you've already been, for the steps you've already taken, for the things you've already accomplished. And then take that gratitude and put it forth into the future, where those opportunities are presenting themselves to you now. Right here, right now. They're coming from the future, being here right now, drawing you forward. What will you say yes to? What will you say yes to? The shadow seer side of the card, and this card came out right side up, but I like sharing that shadow seer side because oftentimes we can find some of our habitual patterns in the shadow seer side that we can then consciously decide to do something with. So the shadow seer side, not dreaming big enough. Does that chime for anybody? Not dreaming big enough. And when we get our ego out of the way, it allows the universe, God, spirit, however you look at it, to offer us more, to bring us along, right? Not dreaming big enough. Fear coming up to block your movement. How often have you been ready to say yes and then some doubt comes up? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if you deserve that. I don't know if that's, right or the right move. What if? No. No more fear blocking your movement. And delays. And delays can be an interesting thing. If the delays are coming out of our fear, that's not a good thing. If the delays are coming out of, and I'm going to put perceived there, perceived delays are coming out of the universe saying, not yet, my love, not yet, doesn't mean it's not going to unfold, but in divine right timing, not our ego-driven timing, right? So here are the words. Nice deep breath. Let it go. Opening to receiving whatever part of this message is here for you. You've been doing the work, Light Seer. Planning, seeing, learning. Watch for the signs that your dream is on the way because they are everywhere. Take pride in the progress you've made, for your past efforts have created the momentum that you need to get the ball rolling and to keep it rolling. Today, you are moving through energy you created in the past. And being here, ready and waiting, is a milestone that you should recognize as a success. While there is still work to be done, know that you are headed in the right direction and that you will see your big waves coming in soon. When they arrive, this is an important point. You may not know exactly how to ride them, but you will be ready to learn. And how do we learn? In the doing. In the doing. Look for that new relationship, the new client, or that lucky break on the horizon, for the arrival is imminent. I now have 4 people that I'm connecting with that weren't on the radar screen 2 weeks ago, but are probably going to be an integral part of the process here. People, places, things come out of nowhere, seeming nowhere, when you are ready to receive them. Open to receiving. Open to receiving. And our affirmation is, I am expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. I'm expectant and optimistic, and I know that my dream is on the way. And you might say, well, I don't even know what my dream is. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Dreams of not making progress, being stuck. And again, if you follow any readers, etc., many of them are saying this is what this time is about. Right here, right now is about the old doubts, fears, etc. coming up so we can address them. I had an early morning dream this morning and I only remember a snippet, but it was basically I had a half-used bottle of Mary Kay perfume sitting there, And this person took the bottle and looked at it and shook it to kind of to see how much was in there and then walked off with it. And I was like, okay, it must be meant to be theirs. And I was okay with it. I was cool with it. It was an interesting dream. Pay attention to your dreams. Those dreams are so important. Again, I'll give you the little tool of if you're unsure, because oftentimes when it's a really prophetic, profound dream, it's convoluted as heck. And we're like, what is this trying to tell me? Write the aspects of the dream down the left side of a piece of paper. Be each of those aspects. I'm this tree that, is in the way that Carolyn can't get around. I'm making stuff up here. I'm standing in her way because I want to see just how much she wants this. It's my job to block her way, whatever. Talk as if you're that thing. Write that all down. Do that for each aspect of the dream. Then go back and read the narrative, and I will vote read it out loud and record it on your phone as you read it. Then you're saying it. You're going to get some insights on that piece. Then you're hearing it back from the recording, and you're going to get extra insights from that piece. Our dreams are a font of information. We need to utilize them more. So, speaking of utilization, it's time for my birthday special. Actually, it's past time for my birthday special. For whatever reason, usually I launch it at the beginning of April. Here we are at the end of April, and it runs through midnight on May 6th, which is my birthday. And every year I offer discounts on my coaching programs, so packages, on my packages. So there's a 3-session package and an 8-session package. And they're great opportunities to kind of stick your toe in the coaching waters if you've never done so before, or if you feel like there's something, I just need a tune-up. I don't know what I need help with, but I hold big space for you to figure it out. And I love giving, I call them action steps. It's homework, people. I give you homework. The reason being, when we're talking, many things will come up. But in the interim between sessions, it's easy to slide back into the well-worn groove of habit, right? But if you have some homework you're working on in the course of that space between sessions, oftentimes the next session, you're not the same person. You've moved ahead. You've accomplished some stuff. Even if what you figured out is, I don't know what to do next. Fabulous. That's a great awareness. So, my birthday specials, right now they're just going out in my emails to my various email groups. Some of you may have gotten it more than once because I'm sending to multiple groups, and you're in multiple groups that I have. Whether you were in my book club group or my women's retreat group or whatever, or my big main group, which has 700 people-ish. But I'm also I tried to do the Facebook thing. They've made so many changes to how you do stuff with this Meta program that I can't even figure out how to find last year's birthday special and update it. So I've asked Morgan, my virtual assistant, to do that part for me. But I will go into my website and put it on there sometime today. And then I will take the link from that and put it on our feed here. So if you want to check it out, you can. But I'd love to do some coaching with some of you. How many of you feel like you're on the cusp? You're ready. It's time to make a change, to step into fuller you, to drop facade and be who you really are. Your brilliant, beautiful, shining, light L self. So, keep an eye out for that, the birthday specials. And if you want to have a conversation with me about that, if you go on my website, which is empowermentandpurpose.com, there are some links on there, buttons on there, that if you want to set up a 20-minute free Zoom with me to talk about this. Good morning, Rebecca. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. If you want to set up a 20-minute discovery call, we can do a little Zoom. there is a 4 or 5 questionnaire that you fill out, and then we go over your questions and answers, and I kind of tell you what I do and how I do it. And if you decide you want to do a coaching program or package, you can. And if not, that is fine. I have some people who they're the deep thinkers, and so sometimes they will do a discovery call 3 times in a row, working to make up their mind about, yep, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to do a 3-session coaching package. But now's the time. So I only do this twice a year. May for my birthday and November for Black Friday. So if you want to coach for a better rate, now's the time. So again, I'll get that information posted here as soon as I get that posted on my website. Have an awesome Wednesday, you all. Look for the good. Applaud the good. Breathe into the good. Move things forward for yourself. Take some risks. Speak your truth. Enjoy the beautiful day. We'll see you again tomorrow. Remember, you're capable of far more than you think you are. Bye-bye.